Hey, what's going on, guys? How are we doing today?
Not too bad, not too bad. We're closing out the year. 1 day left, and then it'll be going
One day
into
left.
2026, bro. I'm excited. I don't know about everyone else. I'm excited for 2026.
I think it's gonna be our best year yet.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm forever the optimist. But you know, I really think it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of play, right?
Excuse me.
Best.
Hey, we got Utsav here from Hive Intel. How you doing, Utsav?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. Doing well. Welcome to the show today.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah. You want to just intro yourself, what you've been building, and then we'll kind of go into our topics today. We try to keep it organic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Utsav. I'm a co-founder and CTO at Hive Intelligence. And primarily what we're building is AI agent infrastructure, which is primarily focused on bridging the gap between AI and Web3 through various plug and play data pipeline integrations. So our mission is making on-chain data accessible and actionable for everyone, right? And right now, the primary protocol that we have adopted is MCP, Model Context Protocol, which was introduced by Anthropic earlier this year, or I think end of last year. And what it's doing is essentially creating a plumbing that allows AI systems to seamlessly interact with blockchain data and execute Web3 operations. And again, when I say blockchain
Okay.
data, it
Do your
doesn't have to.
agents operate on chain?
Sorry.
Are the agents on chain?
So what we're building is just the infrastructure, but if someone, let's say, were to build their own AI agents, they can use Hive Intelligence integrations to fetch live data on chain. And yeah, that's what I was saying, that it just doesn't have to be on chain data, but it could be anything related to crypto data. So let's say centralized exchanges,
Cool.
or even like qualitative data from social media and news and articles and all that. So yeah, all that data real time is available through Hive Intelligence pipelines and protocols.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. I know we're building some AI and some agents ourselves, especially with our privacy that we have through Matrix. So definitely could see how we could collaborate there. What do you think, Chris?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I see that you're backed and you had grants from Google. How did you manage that one?
It's huge.
That's
Yeah,
huge.
so yeah, Google is our primary provider for the cloud services and yeah, anything, whatever infrastructure is there on Web2. But yeah, a lot of infrastructure is like, or I would say it's almost equally divided between Web2 and Web3. So yeah, all the Web2 and centralized infrastructure that is hosted on Google, for which yes, we have received grants.
That's
Wow.
mad. So you've run into no issues with building Web 2 and Web 3, or would you say that you've had any issues along the way?
Earlier, yes, at the initial phase, yes, we did face some issues, but over time we have built a lot of pipelines to resolve those issues, and yeah, the systems themselves have gotten very smarter, and a lot of integrations are now available as open source services or third-party services, which seamlessly integrate or bridge the gap between Web2 and Web3.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
No, I love what you guys are doing. And I mean, it absolutely is a problem, right? The gap between Web 2 and Web 3. So
It's
it's
a
good that
huge
someone's
problem right
bridging
now.
it. Yeah.
It's a massive problem, and I can't see any changes being made in the near future.
Yeah. I mean, it starts really from the dev side, like with what you guys are doing. I mean, do you see enterprises starting to adopt this? And then from there, it kind of trickles down, or is it more like startups that are adopting first?
That's a good question. Yeah, from what we see, I think it's the startups which bring in the revolution, or let's say bring in the change at their scale. But of course, the scale is limited. But for mass adoption, or for like a lot of it requires mass investments as well, where the enterprises come in, and yeah, once they make the initial investments, then the adoption or a mass adoption is easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but innovations that is primarily coming from startups. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for the intro and everything, Utsav. I love what you guys are building. We're gonna kind of dive into our general topics, and we want to get your thoughts. Right, the title of today's stream, it's kind of the closing party for this year, right?
Yes.
We've had a ton of institutional adoption, but we've also had a lot of things people didn't expect, like no alt season. Even though all these institutions are coming in, it's like, where's the liquidity into utility coins? So yeah, with that, Chris, you wanna get started?
Yeah, I mean, looking at just some topics we pulled up for today. I think we could dive straight into YouTube creators being paid by PayPal, right? Let me just. Have you got that there, or did you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, why don't you pull it up?
Okay, so let me just. I've got like 20 different links open. Doesn't help. Race, yeah. There we go. Oh no. Oh, this is a different one. Sorry. Yeah, Polymarket.
Yeah, I mean,
they were hacked again. People lost over $500,000 being scammed through Polymarket comments. How's that even possible?
I don't know. I think if you get scammed through Polymarket comments, I think you just need to quit.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I looked into the hack, right? So
yeah,
it's with the one guy, he pretends like he's asking a question, the other guy responds, right? And then it's a link, and you have to click the link. But then it's worse than that. You have to, if you scroll down, you have to run the code in your terminal or something.
Oh, no way. I mean,
yeah,
deserve it. You deserve it.
You think it's
come on.
I mean, come on.
So yeah, this was not a smart contract failure, but yeah, as you said, this was more like a identity hack.
Human failure.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, this teaches us that like the decentralized applications are only as strong as their weakest centralized integration.
I think it's fake news in a way, because they're saying Polymarket hacked again. They've not been hacked, have they?
It's the Polymarket users. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Ban all links so then people can't put YouTube videos in the comments?
I mean, right. So it's very easy to accidentally click a link. Yeah. But you have to do more than that. Like, I'd understand if you had to accidentally hit a link and then you're drained. Like, I get that. Like, it's like for us, if we're in Telegram and we're trying to ban someone because they're doing similar, sometimes as you go to press it, the chat moves up and you end up hitting the link and going into the link, right? It happens. But to actually
just straight up just scroll down. I mean, literally the person clicks and then runs it in terminal. So, I mean, Utsav being a dev, he probably can tell you guys how dumb that is, right? You run it in terminal and then you get drained from there. So, I mean, guys,
you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, don't click links that you don't recognize. Absolutely don't run strange code in your terminal.
Yeah, and I think it could be maybe they're promising some free trading strategy or like free money from trading, whatever. But Anywhere you see free money, it's 100% scam.
I had it
that's how
once,
scams work. They play on people's greed.
Where my first ever coin outside of a central exchange, I was having trouble because back then the gas was like $250 to $300 per transaction. It was crazy, and I was having issues trying to buy the token, and I ended up buying it, but I couldn't see it, so I wanted some help. So I was in this Discord group chat help thing, and he said, "Oh, I'll send you a DM. I've worked on the team, and I'll help you." At the time, I don't think anything of it because literally,
you're a newbie
to exchange, yeah. But even then, I had the smarts when he said, "Oh yeah, if you just screen share with me your seed phrase, then I'll be able to help you. I'll be able to access your account and help you with
be able
the
to
funds."
access your account, all right.
And I went, "Yeah, but I've been told you're not supposed to share stuff like that, even with the team." And he said, no, it's fine. We just do it now and then. If we like someone, we help them out. And I went, all right, see you later.
Jeez. You ever?
But
you know,
someone new. They do it. They actually do it.
Yeah.
Or they store their seed phrase on their
I can't
Google
tell
Drive
you. I
and
mean,
leak it.
how many years have you been in the space now, Utsa?
How many years? Sorry.
Yeah, in Web3.
Oh, in Web3. Like seriously, it's been like 4 to 5 years, and before that, I was like more of a user than a developer.
Do you have, any crazy stories like that?
Yeah, even like with all my knowledge, even I know many cases, but like this identity theft is one of the like very repeated cause of failure in Web3. So yeah, clicking wrong links or phishing emails a lot of times. So and emails like come from official address, or at least it looks like they're coming from official address.
Spoofing.
Spoofing. Website UI getting hacked. Again, that's part of phishing. But valid.
And guys, well, it's like always use a VPN, right? Always use a VPN. Don't click links you don't recognize. And I mean, even be careful in your own email.
Yeah.
And one thing is, like when you are on a free or open Wi-Fi network, that could be unsafe as well. So
don't use airport Wi-Fi.
For transactions.
Use your hotspot, guys, if you're out and about. Yeah, I mean, recently, I had a friend of mine, an old mentor, passed away, unfortunately, and someone hacked his wife and then sent out spear phishing from her email. And I'm like, it's just evil. It's just evil, right? To my email, to a bunch of people's emails. And just protect yourselves out there, guys. Even if it's an email you've interacted with a bunch in the past, a hacker could still spoof that email. So
I can say confidently I've never lost funds to any scammers. It's more my own stupidity, like sending funds from MetaMask or something to a central exchange and then finding out they don't support that.
It's the wrong address. Hopefully it stays that way.
Polygon was the worst one, right? Because they said, "Oh, we now support Polygon." So I was like, "Brilliant! I've got USDT. Let's send that over." Oh, but we don't support USDT. We only support USDC. I was like, man. So hopefully one day though, they allow it. That'd be wicked, because then I've got a nice pot of money sitting there. But they wouldn't reverse it or anything. They have the capability. They can do it, but they wouldn't. But I also did it with Polygon. Before Polygon was supported by Coinbase, I sent USDC from Polygon. But when they then whitelisted Polygon, I got them funds. So it does happen.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
delete your accounts.
I know being a project founder, especially like my project Arc AI, there's been, I mean, people try to hack. People will put stuff in the community server, right? Telegram, Discord, they'll bot their way in. I don't get this one. It's been the same one for 4 years. You've been in the space for a while with us, so they'll send that message where they're like, I'm going to help 10 people make 100K by the end of the week. Do you mean? It's like, why has it been the same message for years? Like, it must work, right? Do you see people trying to get away with that in your chats ever?
There are website links like Elon Musk announced something which like they did not. So Elon Musk is giving away something for free, or
oh my gosh,
Trump is giving away something for free. So yeah, all these kind of obvious.
A couple months ago, my dad called me and Falcon was about to launch or whatever, and there was a YouTube video. He's like, "Get on YouTube. Elon's doing this massive giveaway right now. You just have to put in $1,000 and you get this." It's like Falcon coin or something. And I pull up the video and it's Elon. Sounds like him talking, looks like it. But we recognize it's AI.
Now with AI, it's even recognized.
I have minimum one Elon Musk email a day. Someone saying you just won Elon Musk's giveaway every day.
Do Mr. Beast or something at least. Like, that's a little bit more realistic.
Mr. Beast you don't really see. Unless you comment on his stuff, then you get the fake accounts coming through then.
Yeah, but Mr. Beast gives stuff away. Like, it's a little bit more believable.
It was funny because my wife really likes Simon Cowell. And one day she was like, oh my God, Simon Cowell's followed me. And I'm sitting there laughing because I can see it's just a fake account.
It's just a fake account. Yeah, I remember last year, John Cena is actually John Cena's actual account. He followed me. I don't know if that happened to you. It's apparently he's been following a bunch of people in Web3. And I thought it was really cool because he has 30 million followers. I mean, he's John Cena. But then I look at how many people he's following. He's following like 3 million
Over
people.
a million, yeah. It's crazy.
That must be his strategy. He follows people and then he unfollows them.
It must be a bot, right, that is following.
Yeah.
It must be a bot that goes through like replies or something and just auto follows. But yeah, he follows me. I think people are more
It seemed pretty cool at first, though.
Oh, I think it's still quite cool. I do still think it's cool. But, when I start going into like all my friends' accounts and then seeing followed by John Cena, I'm like, can't brag about it to them then.
Yeah.
I only followed him. I never commented on his stuff until recently.
Yeah.
Because he's no longer in the WWE. He's retired.
I want to get your thoughts, Utsav, on, next year, kind of all of these different things we have coming together, right? Bitcoin-friendly government, crypto-friendly government, new Fed chair, interest rates going down, stable coins, Clarity Act. I mean, what does that look like for the space in general? Especially with your unique, outlook as a developer, building a project backed by Google. Yeah.
So our platform is primarily used by professional traders as well as retail traders or anyone seriously interested in investing or trading in Web3 because of data, like the data that we provide. And what we see a few things that you already mentioned, for example, stable coins. So a lot of stable coins coming up in the next few months in 2026. And these stable coins are not only USD backed, but each nation or each state is issuing their own fiat backed stable coins. So I think I recently read a news about Kazakhstan or something, which launched their own stable coin and then it was also listed on Binance. So with all these stable coins coming, there's a lot of trading opportunities, for example, capturing arbitrage or providing liquidity on different exchanges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not just and yeah, exchanges are both centralized and decentralized, where anyone can provide liquidity, and then within centralized exchanges, so there are of course all tiers of exchanges, so not just tier ones like Binance, which of course there are already very big liquidity providers there, but yeah, local tier two exchanges or local state-wise exchanges as well. So yeah, that's a huge opportunities for traders to capture those arbitrage opportunities, deploy their capital, and yeah, earn a very stable returns on their capital. And again, uh, Hive Intelligence is a very useful tool for let's
Yeah.
finding out such arbitrage opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, because they're getting high quality data, right, with zero downtime. Do you see a lot of people using your platform and platforms like yours for prediction market arbitrage, like between Kalshi and Polymarket?
Yes, definitely. That's one of the like very upcoming or very like recently adopted arbitrage opportunities which are being captured, because earlier it was market was primarily controlled by Polymarket itself, so there was not much arbitrage opportunities within different prediction marketplace order books. But now that we see many new and upcoming prediction marketplaces coming up with let's say same pairs or same instruments, then yes, the order book gets bigger, and there is always opportunity to provide liquidity on let's say these smaller order books, and then yeah, capture the arbitrage between let's
Yeah,
Polymarket to other prediction marketplaces. Yes,
because
that is true.
it's kind of like a thesis of mine. You had you had the most profitable trading fund in the world, Medallion Fund, right? They did, I believe it was over 40% every year for like 20 years. And I think the next most profitable fund, it's going to be that first institutional desk that has access to high quality data like yours, and that hedges in between these different prediction markets, because there's so much liquidity every single day. There's thousands of opportunities, right? I mean, just bonding curve, just sniping in at the bonding curve, arbitrage between the markets, but then arbitraging the delta between win rates and loss rates with sports teams, for example. A lot of the time it doesn't match inside Polymarket and Kalshi. It's like it's free money.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see any hedge funds starting to use the data you guys provide?
Not not as such. Like the big hedge funds have not yet adopted this as we have seen, but yeah, there are let's say more of new and upcoming hedge funds or smaller funds which are now deploying capital in this market. Bigger hedge funds are still mostly sticking to tier one exchanges such as Binance, so providing liquidity there. But this decentralized, because yeah, Polymarket and other marketplaces, like I use the term order book, but yeah, it's more of a liquidity pool, and
Do you
that's
think,
very different. Yeah.
are they staying away just because they don't understand it yet? Like they don't have the infrastructure built, or is it because the gas fees or anything like that?
It's regulations as well, and yes, it's infrastructure as well. So yes,
Yeah.
they are more familiar with the traditional order books, where you have bids on one side, asks on one side, and you capture the spread. And yeah, as we
Simple.
know, liquidity pools work in a different with different algorithms. And yes, a lot of big hedge funds or big banks are not yet built their infrastructure to cater to such liquidity pools. Yes,
Yeah.
but still, without them, there is enough liquidity in the market, as we have seen. But yes, it will
Yeah.
only grow with time.
Well, personally, I'd love to explore something with you on, I mean, just trading these prediction markets. I have some infrastructure built for that, and I think there's a ton of opportunity for really the first people that get in and can trade with size across all these different arbitrage opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, happy to explore.
Absolutely. Is there any topics that you kind of want to bring up or any ideas you have for, I know we briefly touched on 2026, right? But anything that you want to bring up?
Let me check. I think I also had a couple of topics marked. And
well, we usually get our guests to do their Bitcoin predictions for Q1 2026, right?
Let's
so where do you see Bitcoin Q1 end of Q1 2026?
I mean, yeah, I can't really, because it's not a trading advice, but
not financial advice, your personal opinion.
Yes. Short-term predictions are anyway harder to judge, but yes, in long term, let's say in 2 years or over 2 years, I definitely see Bitcoin growing, let's say at least 40% year to year. So yeah, in 2 years, almost double its current prices. But again, just my personal opinion, and again, short-term volatility is something again depends on each individual's trading risk appetite as well as the trading strategies. How do they capture or stay afloat or with the short-term volatilities? But yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. I mean, Bitcoin it's a great hold over time. Do you have the cojones to hold it?
But now that we see all these ETFs and which have matured and a lot of big bank money flowing into ETFs into Bitcoin directly or indirectly. So yes, the volatilities have already reduced and will reduce further. So we don't see 80% falls or 90% falls that we used to see earlier. So
yeah, so you think the cycle's broken then? Yeah, we're not going to go back to the sort of levels we saw back on the last drop of around 17,000. You don't see it going anywhere near that now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, there's enough liquidity, there's enough capital deployed that yes, the drawdowns or the drops are not the same as they used to be. So yeah, it's getting mature and it will get more mature with time.
Instead of everyone just panic dumping, now they're just looking for everyone's stops and hitting those constantly. Bear stop, bull stops, bear stop. Yeah.
I honestly think that we went through a long time where many people did panic sell, but so many people where they've been in the game so long, they just don't care anymore. They're starting to think it will go back up, so they just stay. And the thing is, they've taken that and taken it into meme coins and just thought it will go back up. The team's not working, the team's not there anymore, but it will go back up. I just think people have really been desensitized to losing money now.
Yeah, I think it's more important again, for example, if you're talking about meme coins, so these are usually zero-sum game, more or less pump and dump kind of things. So yeah, when you're investing, it's more important to look at the fundamentals, look at protocols earnings, what is their revenue model, and how are they incentivizing the investors. That's more important.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's 99% of the space, right? So hopefully we can all move forwards using quality data like what you guys provide, following projects that have real utility like ARC, like Hive, and I mean, staying away from the zero-sum games. So the only winner there is the project founders and the whales.
So, yeah, in most of the cases, yes.
Yeah.
And just taking it outside of crypto for a moment, did you see, because obviously we was talking about him and Jake Paul last week, but Anthony Joshua, did you see his accident?
How?
I have no idea how he walked away from that.
He got in a car accident after his fight? Is that what you're saying?
Just yesterday, he got in a car accident. I think it was in Nigeria. So the driver of the car was speeding and went into the back of a parked lorry. Yeah, 2 people died from it. Yeah, it was like destruction. Like the car was mangled. He gets help getting out of the car, and he just walks off. I have no idea how he managed that one. That's being watched over, definitely.
That's crazy. I mean, he was just, if you're not following Utsav, that fight last week, it was on Polymarket, and Polymarket was sponsoring Anthony Joshua, the boxer. And now he just got in a car wreck a couple days ago, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, look at this. Viewer discretion is advised.
At least he's in the back seat.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here today if he wasn't.
Why was he in Nigeria in the first place?
I have no idea.
Did someone tell him to come to Nigeria to give him $1 billion?
I honestly thought it was AI when I first saw it, and then I'm seeing every news broadcaster commenting on it, and I was like, whoa. But there's images somewhere as well of the car, and it's completely just flattened at the front, but where he is just there's this perfect shape for his body. Like that's not luck. That's being watched over.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, we're gonna kind of keep it a shorter episode today. So, guys, we brought on Utsav today. He's building something pretty special at Hive. Make sure you check that out. That high quality data is really important. It's one of the main reasons to kind of get into the space. If you're a Web2 company, you want to start exploiting Web3 opportunities. So make sure you check that out. The stream will be concluding for the next few days here. So we're going to start back up on Monday next week. Let everyone enjoy the New Year's holiday. And that was the show today. Anything you want to say? What's up?
It was great to be here, and happy to dive deeper on the next episode. And
absolutely, let's have a deep dive. I would love to have your platform, or maybe point out some arbitrage opportunities, and obviously be not financial advice, right? Prediction markets, and then we can screen share that and walk through it play by play. I think a lot of people would love to see that.
Yeah, definitely. We can arrange that
Let's do something next week.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, guys. That was the TJD show. I'll see you guys on Monday.
Yeah, thank you for joining, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See ya.
Happy New Year, guys.